In our politics lead today, new details about a phone call that then President Trump made to Republican Congressman Jim Jordan on January 6, 2021. The House Select Committee now has the call records that revealed the pair spoke for about 10 minutes before the deadly insurrection started. CNN's Ryan Nobles joins us live now. Ryan, give us the timeline. When exactly did this call take place, and what does it tell us?
Well, according to White House call records that have been obtained by the January 6th committee and have been reviewed by two different sources that spoke to CNN, there was a phone call that was placed by the White House, by President Trump, to Jim Jordan on the morning of January 6th, and that call lasted for 10 minutes. Now, this is significant information, and it's the first time that it's been revealed, and it comes after Jim Jordan has been incredibly evasive as to the communication, the amount of communication that he's had with the former president on January 6th. In fact, almost every time he's been asked a question about his communication with Donald Trump, he's given a different answer, including today when he told CNN that he only remembers talking to the former president as he left the House floor on January 6th. That's something he's never said before. He also told the House Rules Committee at one point that he thought the only time he spoke to the former president was after the attack. Now, that directly contradicts what we're learning and also what he said today, and there are members of the Rules Committee making note of that. The House Rules Committee Chairman Jim McGovern tweeting today after seeing our story and pointing out that what they are learning directly contradicts what Jordan said in a House Rules Committee hearing. This, of course, getting a lot of attention because the January 6th committee is very interested in what Jim Jordan was talking about when he talked to the former president. Of course, Jordan, one of the leading Republicans that was attempting to get in the way of the certification of the election results on that day. He voted to object to those election results. And the committee right now trying to figure out a way to get information from these Republican members of Congress that they believe played at least some sort of a role in the violence that took place here on January 6th. Right now, Jake, they're wrestling as to whether or not they should issue subpoenas. It's a complicated process, and the committee does not have a path forward. Jake?
All right, Ryan Nobles.